Hello everyone, I am Anurag sir and today I will teach class 6 English chapter number 3 The Canterville Ghost. So let's start. The Canterville Ghost is a well-known short story by Oscar Wilde. It is a ghost story with a difference. Instead of fear and tension, humor rules the story. The humans are not afraid and the ghost struggles to scare them. So far, no one had insulted the clever ghost in this way. The ghost had finally met its match in this spirited, bold American family. Frightening them seemed almost impossible. So it is clear that in this story, the Canterville ghost is trying to scare the family members so that they will run away from the home. But the family members they are not taking seriously to the ghost and they are not even scaring from him. Characters of this chapter: Lord Canterville, owner of the mansion called Canterville Chase. Mr. and Mrs. Otis, they are a wealthy middle aged American couple. Mrs. Umney, the old housekeeper of Canterville Chase. Washington, the eldest son of the Otis family. Virginia, the 15-year-old daughter of the Otis family. The twins, the youngest member of the Otis family. And at last, the ghost. Now, in this story, The Canterville Ghost, it begins with the sale of an old British mansion called Canterville Chase to Horace B. Otis, an American minister. Though the former owner, Lord Canterville, warns Mr. Otis that the mansion is haunted, Mr. Otis is not worried and replies that ghosts do not exist. Soon after, Mr. Otis moves into the chase with the rest of his family, his wife, Lucretia, his eldest son, Washington, his 15-year-old daughter Virginia, and his two young twin boys. Upon moving in, Mrs. Otis noticed a dull red stain on the floor and requests that it can be cleaned. Their housekeeper reveals that this is the second scene. It is a blood stain from the murder of Lady Eleanor de Canterville, who was killed in 1575 by her husband, Sir Simon de Canterville. Now, this housekeeper warns Mrs. Otis that Sir Simon's ghost still haunts Canterville Chase. Dismissing the housekeeper's story as nonsense, Washington quickly pulls out a container of Pinkerton's champion stain remover, scrubbing it onto the spot until the stain is gone. Means he was trying to rub that spot. As soon as the stain is removed, lightning flashes and a peal of thunder rocks the house. The housekeeper faints in terror, means she was, we can say, shaking from terror. The next morning, the Otises find that the stain has mysteriously returned, means that spot, that blood stain, it has come back again. For the next few days, they routinely clean the stain only to see it reappear the next morning. Now, Otis family decides that the house is in fact haunted. A few nights later, Mr. Otis is awakened in the middle of the night by a clanking noise. Venturing into the hallway, he encounters the ghost of Sir Simon. Rather than being frightened by Sir Simon's ghost, glowing red eyes, matted hair, and rusty manacles, Mr. Otis politely insists that the ghost oil his chains and gives him a bottle of Tammany Rising Sun lubricator for this purpose. Utterly humiliated, Sir Simon retreats down the hallway until he encounters the twins. And then those twins, they throw pillows at his head. Returning to his chamber, Sir Simon remembers that his long and successful career as a ghost, fuming that never in 300 years of haunting maids and guests has he been so insulted. Determined to scare these modern Americans, Sir Simon stays up all night plotting his revenge. So, this is the story of a Canterville ghost who is trying to scare these family members, but these family members they are not scaring of him. So, this is such a wonderful story. So, this is the complete explanation of this chapter. We will meet in the next video. Till now, take care. Good day.